Ladies and gentlemen, this is the opening contest, live and uncensored. It is for the WCW World Television Championship, and it is set for one fall. Introducing first the challenger. He's accompanied to the ring by his nephew, Chavo Guerrero Jr. From El Paso, Texas, Eddie Guerrero.
Chavo in tow is a result of what occurred this past week on Thunder, when Eddie and Chavo made an agreement in a match that if Eddie won, Chavo must be at his side, do as he says. If Chavo won, Eddie must go back to the old ways and respect the Guerrero name and heritage. Eddie obviously won that match. You can see, Mike, that Chavo does not like what's happening here tonight.
Well, you can just tell from the body language, from the look on the face of Chavo Guerrero Jr. He's not happy with what happened, but it was a pre-match stipulation, and that's part of the deal.
A deal's a deal. He shouldn't have made the deal unless he wanted to go through with it.
Well, I think both men let their emotions carry them away on that agreement, and unfortunately, for Chavo Jr., Eddie prevailed. But Eddie tonight must forget about family, must forget about their disputes, and he'll get a chance to add to his collections of championships in our sport, the World Television Championship. Eddie already the Cruiserweight champ, the United States Heavyweight champ as well.
Well, there's a man with tremendous amount of ability.
Let's go back to David Pinter once again.
This opponent is from 110th Street in Harlem, New York, and he is the WCW World Television Champion, Booker T.
Booker T makes his way in to the arena, and I tell you, over the past 3 months or so, many people felt that Booker T could never become a champion. Once he won the title, many of the critics said, yeah, but it won't be long before he loses. Well, they're wrong on both counts. Booker T has become one of the top wrestlers, one of the top champions in the world, guys.
Well, Tony, I think back to last month's pay-per-view, Super Brawl, and while certainly it will go down as being remembered for Sting's World's title win and the turn of Scott Steiner on his brother and the entire WCW organization, I always will have to measure Super Brawl as the breakthrough match for Booker T. Well over 30 minutes in the ring, defeating both Rick Martel and Saturn to keep that championship belt that he wears so proudly, the World's TV title.
And he did it all in the same night.
Back to back.
Back to back. You're right. You know you're going to have to excuse my voice. After Nitro, after Thunder, after all the television and the way the action's been here, I don't know how much I got anymore.
Well, you have to just go with the brain.
I know.
I tell you, it's exciting to be a part of all of this, and both of you are right when you talk about back-to-back. That was not only a historic night for our sport, seeing Booker T at Super Brawl doing what he did, but it was a night that makes superstars. And Booker T stepped into that ring that night and stepped out a major star in our sport. There's Nick Patrick holding the WCW television title in the opening bout here and Uncensored.
How proud is Booker T of that World's TV title? Well, I recently read an interview with him where he admitted that he would like to eventually be ranked among the great World's TV champions of all time, and he happened to mention one person, AA, Arn Anderson, and that's pretty serious company.
Well, he's shooting pretty high marks there, isn't he? He's really going for the top. And he can do it. You know, he's done it in tag team competition. He's proven himself in single competition.
That's the most amazing thing. After 7 reigns as the world's tag team champion, along with his brother Stevie Ray, he has just moved in so easily into singles competition, and obviously a 2-time world's TV champion would represent that fact.
Well, what has always been the mark to become or be considered as one of the greatest television champions ever was longevity as far as holding on to the title. You go back into the history of the sport, you know that Arn Anderson held the title for over a year. The great Tully Blanchard was television champion for almost 19 months, which is unprecedented. So that's what it takes to be considered. We say that because you'll find in our sport that the television champ defends his title more often than other champions.
And especially now with Nitro and Thunder and Saturday night on TBS, so many programs and so many hours of television time, it really becomes a high-profile championship.
And he goes in the ropes. Booker takes it down with a body drop. My goodness, he has started out a house of fire here. Side pickup now. Booker T spinning, working on adrenaline. ringside Salto, and Booker T has come to fight here tonight.
Well, he's not wasting any time with Eddie Guerrero, there's no doubt about that. That's what he has to do. You know, Guerrero is very quick, but that man's very quick also.
One of the quickest, deceptively quick is Booker T. Put him down with a lariat that time, but Booker T now wasting some time. We talked about the adrenaline turning around, not going back to the point of attack. Did so that time, and sends Eddie on the outside.
Well, it's what we expected. High-impact power moves from Booker T. Eddie Guerrero now stalling for time, trying to clear the cobwebs out on the floor. Eddie, to be successful, is going to need to turn it up a notch, use his high-risk offense, and you see that he's having words already. I don't know if it's looking for words of wisdom or strategy, maybe encouragement from his nephew, Chavo Guerrero Jr.
I'm not so sure he's going to get that, guys. He comes back in, and as we said, Eddie, over and over again, has been a great champion in our sport, and I say great champion, using the word because of his ability, not because of his attitude. And Booker T just clamps right down on that hand. So it's the best thing for Booker T to do, keep the offense going. Eddie goes down once again. Well, fans, Mike, you talked about anticipation and adrenaline, and tonight we have it here. Steel cage will be lowered here tonight. Hollywood Hogan and the Macho Man Randy Savage. Nope, no titles on the line tonight. It's just going to be an all-out war that you're going to see later on here tonight at Uncensored.
Just a historic night on so many fronts, including that first ever big singles matchup in the cage between the two NWO members, and Booker T goes out to the floor for a big forearm, and Scoop slammed him on the floor.
Let's also notice here, Brain, that Chavo nowhere to be found. He has come to ringside with his uncle, but he is not getting involved at all in the matchup.
Well, he's there because he has to be, not because he wants to be.
Back elbow, Eddie goes down. Booker T is going to make a cover here. 1, 2, Nick Patrick in positioning to see that Eddie was underneath the ropes, grabbing the bottom rope, and that will continue the action here.
Eddie pretty lucky that time, just reaching out almost blindly, and luckily finding that bottom strand of ring rope.
Where's he going to put Eddie?
That's the question. Look at the power. Booker T sending Eddie Guerrero crashing to the mat. He may be going to the Harlem Hangover here, guys.
Kind of early.
And Eddie rolls up now and drop kicks him down. Eddie may have lured him into a false sense of security that time, guys.
Sure looked like the case, the way that Eddie Guerrero was able to react and recover so quickly. And now Eddie Guerrero takes over control. Booker T totally dominating the opening minutes of this opening matchup at Uncensored.
Eddie has him. Eddie could have a superplex here. Booker T, look at Booker T holding on. Booker T was trying to get away actually that time, but Eddie's so quick in executing that vertical superplex from the top that he sent him down, and both men hit very hard.
Yeah, it looks like Eddie also feeling the effects of that. He's slow to recover and slow to take advantage.
Well, you can't come off that top rope with another man in your arms that high, that quick, that fast, without feeling it yourself.
Both men trying to get up. Nick Patrick administers the 10 count to both men. Blocked. Booker T forearm shot. It's this point in the match that separates the men from the boys, and certainly both men are real men. They are great champions, both men. But here is where tenacity, conditioning kicks in. Standing sidekick from Booker T. Both wrestlers very explosive. Hooks far leg, gets 2 only, and Eddie kicks out. I'm not so sure Booker T even thought that he could pin Eddie that time. He just wanted Eddie to know that he was trying to win the match. Attempted a scissor kick. Eddie scooted out of the way. Actually looked like he was sweeping the leg out from underneath, and I think Booker T injured the knee right there, Mike.
Wow, what a well scouted out move by Eddie Guerrero. We've seen Booker T use that axe kick or scissors kick so effectively to retain the world's TV title. Eddie Guerrero certainly waiting, certainly ready for it, and now it's time for Eddie to concentrate his efforts strictly on the already injured knee of Booker T.
That's why Eddie Guerrero is so good. He takes advantage of the situation. Booker T hurt his leg, Eddie took advantage of it.
Both wrestlers are just like this. One of the trademarks for Eddie, making him a fine champion through the course of the years. Eddie over the top.
I can't hear you!
Just no protection there for the knee at all, with the leg extended out over the ring apron, and Guerrero crashing down with all of his weight.
No protection and no support. Eddie now on the attack once again. Eddie said something to Chavo that time, and Chavo, you can see him just shaking his head in disgust of his uncle. He's not the only one in that family that feels that way, I can tell you that. Knowing Chavo Sr. and Hector, we've had a chance to speak with them, especially on our trips out in California. They are very, very heartbroken about what Eddie has done. But they also are quick to say that they often had known that Eddie would eventually turn this way. He was just the, I guess, I don't know if you say the black sheep of the family or the wild man of the family. That's the way he was.
But now how does the family have to react when Chavo Guerrero Jr. needs to follow in Eddie's footsteps?
It's very simple. If the family don't like Eddie, cut him out of the will.
That may have been done. I don't know.
Put me in.
That hasn't been done. I know that.
What would I do with a 56 Buick? Never mind.
Driving the knee now, and look at this. Look at the extension he's putting now, using the leg against the middle rope, extra added leverage.
And this is a good move because you take out Booker T's leg, you take away, I would say, half his combat.
Well, you take away the ability to climb the top rope, or the ability at least to get up to the top rope quickly to where he can hit you with a Harlem hangover before you can react. And certainly what he's trying to do here is take away the quickness.
That's the whole key. Eddie Guerrero just wants to slow down the offensive assault of Booker T, and he certainly has been successful, concentrating all of his focus and all of his effort on that already injured knee.
See, a lot of people wonder, him putting his feet on the second rope, how does that really hurt that man's leg? Well, it doesn't really hurt his leg. What happens is when Booker T tries to extend his leg, he can't. He's using more energy. He's putting more pressure on that leg. That's what Eddie Guerrero's doing there. I happen to know all these things.
That's why they call you the brain, I guess.
No, I've been stalking Tanay for 2 weeks. I know everything.
Eddie now up to the middle rope once again. Up against the ropes once again.
You stay off those ropes. I'll get you again.
And Nick Patrick saw that, calling for the break. And Eddie, though, the damage has been done, and just like you said, a lot of added leverage, added pressure on the knee. Booker T trying to seek refuge in the corner, but Eddie is relentless. Other side. Boy, Eddie caught him, didn't he?
Well, nice reversal by Booker T, but again, maybe because of that knee, he was slow to follow up, and that gave Eddie the opening.
So Guerrero will go up top. Oh! The roll-in slam of Eddie's head first.
Yeah, diving headbutt right on the knee.
1, 2, and Booker T kicks away in 2. Eddie has kept the pressure now on the leg, on the knee of Booker T. And here's where great champions are made right here, guys. Can he come back from this beating from Eddie Guerrero? From this attack by Eddie Guerrero. That time looked like a flying headbutt on the knee from the top rope.
Flying headbutt or shoulder block. It almost looked like Guerrero double clutched while he was up on the top rope. Probably to improve his accuracy with the leap.
You know, you talk about accuracy in the leap. This man is so talented. You got to watch him. You really don't know how good he is until you watch everything he does. Like him or not, he's talented.
He certainly is. I would agree with that. Picks him up. Drops him back with a belly to back. Suplex that time. Now Eddie goes for the cover. Does not hook a leg, and easily Booker T kicks out in almost really a 1 count that time.
You know, prior to this matchup, I spoke to Booker T about the transition to singles wrestling, the differences between tag team. And sure, he said, well, there's always that problem of looking for someone to tag in. Maybe even more importantly is there's no one to watch your own back.
Booker T getting a second win, spins up.
But that leg's still bothering him.
The crowd erupts. Here he goes. Scissor kick, and this one is on target. And he used the good leg, but by doing that, he put all the weight on the bad leg and that bad knee.
You can't jump up in the air on 1 leg. You have to use 2 legs.
Certainly.
And that's what he did.
Into the ropes to the far side, pick up, and he's gonna put him down the sidewalk slam. Now Booker T, scissor kick, sidewalk slam, here he goes. Leaping up to the top rope for the Harlem hangover, but Eddie is up to his feet. And he ducked it. He landed on his feet.
Gonna be a drop kick or a side kick off the top.
Face first goes Eddie.
Momentum carried Eddie Guerrero into the corner.
Well, I think at first when he climbed up, he was going to use that Harlem hangover. But when Eddie stood up, he rethought his strategy. And once again, the knee slowing him down, getting to the top point of attack that time. Eddie's done his homework. Eddie's wrestled a good match. Booker T this time has had enough. This time he shrugs him off. Eddie lands on his feet. Backwards roll. Into it. Missile drop kick from Booker T.
He's got him.
1, 2, 3. Booker T is still the champ as we get the official word from David Pinter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match is still WCW Television Champion, Booker T.
shot of Chavo Jr. He seemed pretty darn happy that Booker T had retained the belt.
Didn't seem too upset, did he, Tony?
No, as a matter of fact, I thought I saw he was nodding and a faint smile across the face of Chavo Jr. There he is again. Look at this.
He's not a happy camper.
No, what do you mean?
He's got a smirk on his face.
Yeah,
Look at that.
See, I saw that earlier.
That won't sit well with Eddie Guerrero.
Chavo Jr. and they're Eddie now face to face. I think Eddie saw that smile.
Why are you smiling? Here, why are you smiling?
He said, who are you rooting for, me or him?
Yeah, a little Chevy match that finally.
Looks like cooler heads are going to prevail here, Tony.
Oh, thank goodness.
No love lost in that family.
No, not at all.
From behind.
Typical Eddie Guerrero. I mean, fans, this is a member of his family is treating this way. This is absolutely disgusting. Eddie, Chavo put the brakes on it, goes, send me over the other. Oh, my goodness. That could have cracked some ribs right there. He hit that safety rail very, very hard. Now Eddie's not finished.
This is his nephew that he's abusing.
You certainly wouldn't want to do that to a stranger.